Hey, we're back in Skyloft. Yeehaw!
How's it going, everybody?
I don't know if I can get the secret yet, but I want to check.
You need... Can you move your arm just a tiny bit?
Yes.
There we go.
How's that?
You sounded like a
That
little
better?
tinny.
I'm always tinny.
No, you're not.
I feel like my voice is very shrill. I really don't like my voice.
Shannon, your voice is decently deep. Like, it's... I mean, not like... You don't sound like me, but you're not shrill.
I feel like I'm shrill.
No.
Ooh.
No, shrill is like... like, fucking...
I know. That's how I feel like I sound.
You sound like that on purpose when you want to sometimes. Yeah, like that. You can do that. You can hit the range. Hey guys, hey Moby, how you doing, bud?
I would prefer it if my voice was a little deeper, honestly. I wish I feel like I have a very, very feminine voice. I don't like it.
Eh.
Like, androgynous would be rad, but, you know.
I never really thought of voices as being masculine or feminine sounding, to be real.
Really?
Like, oh, Graham's playing Zelda.
Sword.
Well, because I mean, like, there's some dudes that sound like me, and there's some chicks that sound like me. So it's like...
The factory must grow.
That's all I'm gonna say, Missile. You know, there's some... Have you ever seen Venture Brothers?
No.
No?
No.
Okay. Venture Brothers was an old Adult Swim cartoon. I am pissed. I need your guys' permission for something.
Absolutely.
Hold on.
Well,
what?
I'm asking what
Hang
you
the
need
fuck on.
permission for. What do you need permission for?
Venture Brothers was this old, I think it was Venture Brothers. What had this old, like, it was this old Adult Swim cartoon, and I only saw bits and pieces of it, but it was kind of making fun of the whole, like good, I want to say, like, spy kind of tropes, and the bad guy had a girlfriend whose name was literally Dr. Girlfriend, and half the joke was that, like, her voice was, like, super deep. Let me see if I can find... I think that was Venture Brothers. Someone can correct me if I'm wrong, if I'm losing my fucking mind, which is definitely a possibility, but give me a second. Because I know if I just Google Dr. Girlfriend...
Well, it's like, the thing is like...
Yeah, it is Venture Brothers. Here we go.
Especially when I, like, have to work, my customer service voice is literally like this.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for calling. How can I help you? And inside my soul dies.
Here, take a listen to this. I'm not gonna play it through the speakers because copyright, but anyone, y'all can Google your damn selves.
Ada.
No. Do not. Ara at Dr. Girlfriend from the Venture.
Nah, that's the vibe.
That's the vibe.
That's the vibe.
But I mean, anyway, I know obviously that's a cartoon, but it's like there are people in real life who are just like that.
My
you know?
normal voice is like okay, but it's just like I hate my customer service voice and I can't even help it, and then I just fucking hate it. Fucking hate it.
In Venture Bros, there was a scene in which a scientist explains how he became a super scientist by listening to prog rock. Apparently, listening to In the Court of the Crimson King, my favorite King Crimson album, is how you become an evil super scientist. Well, that explains a lot about you, Missile.
I love it. No, King Gizzard and Lizard Wizard is very good, actually.
Is that also prog, whatever? Okay.
Yes.
I don't know music.
Yeah, prog rock is pretty much like anybody who'd be like, Ninja Sex Party.
Ninja Sex Party is not...
It's kind of, with like more dick jokes. King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard. Alright? Think about the name for a minute. Like, all prog rock bands got, like, funny names.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
Is that the only requirement?
I would think so.
Journey, Genesis, yes! Etc. all prog rock. Okay. Wait, Journey? Really?
Journey.
Really?
Def Leppard.
What's the difference
think would
between
count.
what's the difference between rock and prog rock? I guess
I
Prague
don't know
is
how
Prague a place? I don't.
No, it's kind of like, I don't know how I'd explain it. You have like metal, right?
Prog or progressive rock is fucking insane. Okay. Sorry, go.
No, it's fine. Like Kiss. When you think of Kiss, you think of the crazy makeup immediately in the top.
Oh, so it's like kind of like an aesthetic sort of thing.
Kinda.
Like
it's
hair,
like purposely dramatic rock.
like hair metal from like the 80s and shit. Like
Right.
it's about more the aesthetic than it's the music obviously, but like it's also like the aesthetic and shit. Because like I literally only know the name King Crimson from JoJo. I'm sorry, Missile, but that's.
I gotta say, it really helped a lot with this game with Fi. Like, I didn't think they cut out that much dialogue, but she really just spouted garbage at you.
Well, it also helps that, like, we're not dealing with Wiimote, so she isn't, like, saying, your battery is dying every 10 seconds, because I don't even know if she gives you a low battery warning for the Joy-Cons, and I'm okay with not finding out.
She doesn't.
No?
She, like, has an icon that blinks when she has something to say, but you can ignore it.
But if you hit it, would she tell you, like,
if we VC after this, I'm making sure you listen to King Crimson. I'm 100% gonna, because I just had a cold brew iced coffee.
I might hop in a little bit after the stream. Okay, what is Moby saying? Well, my ex's best friend thinks of me as a brother, and I think of her as my sister. She told me one of her friends touched her thigh. I won't leave her alone, so you guys permission to beat the living shit out of him. Yeah, go ahead.
Absolutely. You don't even need to ask permission. It, like, all jokes aside, like, if they don't consent, beat their skull in. Okay? Any type of contact like that needs to be consenting contact.
Permission
and if
granted,
it's
take
not,
action.
like...
Moby, listen. You know how you get them to stop? You go over there.
And touch his inner thigh.
I was about to say, you go grab his ass and see what happens.
No, and like the shit about that pisses me off is,
oh boy,
no offense, men like that
I'm
just making jokes.
I'm gonna go get a drink.
I'm so funny, and I'm just making jokes, and I'm just trying to make you comfortable. Like, they try to gaslight the women that are being, like,
assaulted.
groped and assaulted in this situation, and it pisses me the fuck off. Okay, like...
Normally I'd make a Shannon's feminist rant joke, but I completely agree with everything you're saying.
No, it's entirely fucking true. You can see it with every single fucking assault case ever. You can always see them at, well, you know, oh, it's just a joke, it's just funny. And it's like, bitch, you grabbed her ass.
I do think...
That's not a joke.
I do think, and I'm not justifying anything, because it's still shitty behavior.
It is very shitty.
But I do genuinely think a small percentage of men, and women, because anyone can do this.
Yes.
I do genuinely think a small percentage of those people who are doing it legitimately don't think anything of it, and they think they're just fucking around, because either just of how they're brought up or whatever, or they just completely misjudge the level of friendship they're working with. But
Yeah.
90% of them are just being dicks about it.
Right, and then also...
Because, like, my friends have grabbed my ass, and I care, but, like, whatever.
You're not necessarily unconsenting?
I mean, I didn't fucking stab either of them, so...
You know, it's like...
You gotta beat the living shit out of him, I'm done with this bullshit I always hated him. I mean... Just don't get in trouble.
No, do get in trouble, because whenever women try to speak up for themselves, nothing ever fucking happens. They think, oh, it's, what were you wearing? It's like, bitch, it doesn't matter what I was fucking wearing. He touched my ass! Or it's like, oh, you're in school and now you have to get sent home from your education because your shoulders aren't covered. So you're now losing out on your education because he couldn't control himself and it's your fault. No, that's gaslighting. That's fucking awful. Beat the shit out of him. I fucking hate it.
Bro, I wish I could just fucking pull my shoulders down and be like, I'm going home. Like, fuck that.
I have worn long sleeve pants and sweaters. And gotten sent home from school because I have big boobs.
Are pant legs sleeves?
Yes.
I
have gotten sent home when I was completely covered in a sweater and sweatpants and sneakers.
Fine.
Because I was distracting to a male teacher as a minor and the school said it was my fault. That's fucking wrong. Case fucking closed.
Part of a garment that wholly or
A
partially
sleeve,
covers a person.
I was about to say, a sleeve is literally, yeah.
Yeah, but this says arm.
Jameson,
Yeah, but...
I'm not worried about the sleeve part right now. This is something that hits home. Because, like, growing up...
There's 100 chance one way to avoid clicking your link. God damn it, Druid.
Oof.
Well, welcome.
Like, I grew up... Again, I'm not trying to be like TMI or anything. I was an early bloomer. You know, 5th grade, I had to start wearing bras because my teacher said it was distracting, okay?
Isn't that, like, kind of average?
Not for 5th graders. It's usually like 7th.
Really?
Yes.
Ah.
Well, Bab, I was in 5th grade and had, like, D's.
Fair enough. What about douchebags sending kids on all their clothes? Oh, we're just inciting violence in teenagers. Don't worry about it.
Well, like...
This is why we get in trouble on YouTube, Shannon.
No, and, like, if they try to get me in trouble for this, it's like, oh, well, excuse me, sorry, I'm talking about actual fucking issues that nobody likes to address. It's fucking annoying. Like...
I'm just saying I might have to cut that joke out.
No, literally, like, before, in school, a couple of times, I have been... Mind you, like, my parents would not let me go out in a tank top ever because I was too fat for that shit, okay? So I dressed like a homeless little old wart, walking around in a hoodie and long pants, usually jeans, not skinny jeans.
But you were so cute.
I know it was cute, but I dressed like a little wart. I really did. And I was still sexualized when I was covered. You know what I mean? And it's gross.
To be fair, most of that was my fault.
No, because yours is consensual. You're like, heh, boob. But I mean, like, I was a minor in school, and a male teacher had the audacity to tell me I was being distracting with a sweater. A sweater.
I don't know what you want me to say.
A crew neck sweater! How about you don't look at fucking minors, you creepy ass? And then I get in trouble for it. Like, fucking no. Like, creeps like that need to be fucking burned at the stake. Fucking hate it. Or it's like, that's just not even, that's just like accepted shit in society. Because it's like, oh, it's a joke. Oh, it's locker room. Oh, it's whatever. And it's just like, oh, hee hee ha ha. But it's really not, because it's like, if you really think you can joke about that shit, do you know how much shit people don't joke about? Just saying. It's like... I'm sorry, I'm not trying to make this into a feminist rant.
It's okay.
It's like, oh, do men really have to worry when they're walking home at night on a dark street? Not really. If anything, they're worried about, oh, I just need to get a snack. When women are walking home, we are taught from a very young age on how to hold your keys, learn self-defense, and all these other things, because a lot of times, people aren't accountable for their own goddamn actions. And instead it's like, it fucking drives me nuts. No thank you. Or it's
Okay.
like, if something happens, it's still your fault because of something you did, or said, or wore, instead of people being held accountable for what they did to you. And I fucking hate the human race.
Okay.
On that note, I'm caffeinated and I'm feeling a lot better than yesterday. I'm sorry, I'm being...
But
Sorry.
in all seriousness, like,
In all
what
seriousness,
happened to your friend is awful, Moby, and do whatever you're gonna do, but just keep our names out of it.
no, Moby. Be an ally to your female friend, because a lot of times, even if females or female-presenting people try to speak out about shit like this, literally people don't give two shits. They only care when other guys start talking about it. So,
I need to enjoy myself in this, but even as a male, I need to watch my ass when walking home because I live in Wisconsin and shit's crazy here.
oof.
I believe that.
I mean, that's fair.
I believe that.
Yeah, but to counteract that point, Missile, are you worried about cows charging out in the middle of the road?
I'd be more worried
Or are
about
you
a
worried
cow
about,
charging
like-
at me than someone grabbing my butt.
Or, like, there's always a case with kidnappers with anybody.
Yeah, I'd be more worried about a cow
But
charging at me than someone touching my butt. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, and that, like, that's not what I think about when I have to walk by myself. Like, even if I'm with
If we were in
somebody-
Wisconsin, that's what you'd be thinking of, I bet.
Well, no, I'm always terrified of people.
Well, where we live, there usually isn't even too many people. Like, we live in a place where walking around at night is pretty fucking safe.
I love you half to death, but like, all my trauma happened in this town. So, just saying. Doesn't matter how small it is, fucking everywhere. People suck. Be an ally to your friend, and that piece of garbage, beat the shit out of him, and maybe he'll learn his fucking lesson.
Cannon, enough.
Well, don't, like, kill him. Just make sure he learns his lesson.
Less cows, more crackheads. Understandable.
That's entirely valid.
What about crackhead cows?
They wouldn't move, they'd bark. Could you imagine?
That's fucking horrible.
If cows barked instead of mooing. Like, bark like chihuahuas. That fucking funny shit. God damn it. Sorry, didn't mean to make to get feisty. That just hit close to home. I'm sorry.
You're good.
You know what? More people should be like Link. Drink the respect people juice.
I thought you were gonna say drink your milk.
Drink your milk. Respect people. Creatures.
Crack cows only live in the
Pigs.
alleys behind milk farms, so I'm safe from them.
Yeah.
Understandable.
I mean, that's entirely understandable and entirely valid. That's also a concern here because for some reason New Hampshire, they're like, heroin, and I don't get it. I know there's nothing to do around here, but fucking come on, really?
Yeah, man, you know what'd be awesome?
I'm such a...
You know what'd be, like, really
Like,
cool? Any other
uppy.
topic.
I am an uppy person right now. Sorry.
Oh, he's schmoving. He's grooving. No, oh my god.
He wiggle.
That's a springy rock. You suck.
I know.
No. Oh my god, high beams. Hey,
Sorry. That was like a 20-minute rant.
it's cool.
I'm sorry. That's
It's
not the
alright.
note I wanted to start on.
It's fine.
We're looking for...
The thing. We're looking for the thing.
Oh yeah, the trial.
Right. Is that not what you were making your way towards the whole time?
No, I thought I had to do the fire.
No, we need to do the trial first, sweetheart. Do you want me to look up where it is?
Yes. I think I know where it is. I think I have to go all the way back down.
That's
Ooh, I got another skull. Yay!
nice. It's like the North Desert Bird statue. You'll be near the Silent Realm, blah blah blah. So go back up to the sky, and then go north.
All done. I think it's up here.
Much later, no, I'll be making my 4th personal robo parts and I'll max up 100 robot friends to 75.
That's fucking
Decent.
awesome.
So Pokemon, yeah, yeah.
No.
There's the backup. So
We
Pokemon.
always talk about Pokemon.
Yeah, because when we let you steer the conversation, it turns.
I didn't mean to. I'm sorry.
There's a difference. I talk about Pokemon. You talk about crimes against women. Jesus Christ. Hey Yoshi, how's it going?
Hi.
Ugh.
Poop.
Poop bugs.
Get the poop bugs. La 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 la.
We are children.
Sorry.
Shut.
You shut.
Children, sad fate. Yeah, that's how I feel.
Disgusting. Except for my nephew.
Meh.
If anybody tried to hurt my nephew, I would not hesitate to kill them.
Oh no, he squashed a bread in my carpet.
He
I might punch
was
one.
2.
Yeah,
Dude.
well, I never did that
You're
when I
lucky
was
you
2.
didn't throw up. Yes, I'm sure you fucking did something like that.
No, because my mom would have smacked me. They lost my markers and are loud. Pain. They lost my markers. What the fuck are you doing?
There's butterflies. Let's see if there's anything fun up here.
Yeah, there's something fun up here. It's
Ooh.
called $40 or $20. Rupees.
Oh no, there's a goddess cube.
You didn't. We'll be back. It's fine. Jesus, you don't need our permission. We are not advocating anything.
Like, technically,
We are not advocating anything.
for legal reasons, I'm not advocating shit. However,
And that's the end of the sentence.
however,
We know, however, enough. Literally just had to reinstate all the Mario Galaxy episodes for quote-unquote child endangerment. I don't want someone to actually report us because we're telling someone to go beat the shit out of somebody.
I'm not telling him to beat the shit out of him.
This is enough. If this episode is taken down, you guys know why.
Fuck you. If this episode got taken down, I would fight YouTube to the death.
No, I would cut it and re-upload it, because that's easier. They never said my name. Yo, she's like, I'm not here. Don't worry, I won't kick his ass. Okay, there you go. That's better. What are these things made out of?
Essence.
Essence of a what?
The goddess.
Kinky.
Ooh.
Alright.
It's going to help my charisma.
So Pokemon.
No.
Guys, what is your
Wee.
favorite
Bug.
fairy? Oh.
Fuck you. What's your favorite bug?
This is why you get flagged for child endangerment. Yeah, literally. I still have no idea what the
Luna
fuck.
Moth.
I still have no idea what the fuck that was about, by the way.
I think it's somebody being petty.
No,
honestly.
because it's just the Mario Galaxies.
Right, I know, but that's also the one we kicked him out of, so
Yeah.
whatever.
Quite a fan of ants. Ants are cool, but I don't like them in my house. Like outside, cool.
I really enjoy Luna Moth. Any
Moths
type
are
of
cool.
moth. So it said northern?
Yeah, it said go to the northern bird statue. So like, go find another bird statue and just
Shark.
yoink yourself up. Time to go. Bye, guys. All right, bye, Moby. Thanks for coming by. Okay.
Bye, Moby. What's your favorite bug?
I don't know if I have one, to be honest. Not never been a big bug person.
Really? I used to catch bugs all the time as a kid.
You know, ants farm other bugs. They have agriculture. That is true. Ants are terrifyingly intelligent. They'll even farm like mushrooms and shit.
This is just gonna be easier.
Did you know there's a species of tarantula that keeps frogs as pets?
I don't like that.
So like they're like these little tiny frogs, like wicked tiny, and the tarantulas let them chill in their nest and give them protection because, you know, it's a fucking tarantula, and the frog eats the little parasites that would like fuck with like its eggs or something. They're like, hold on. Secretly, all just ants. Tag yourself on the frog. Oh, to be owned by a
Desert spiders gross me out.
oh to be owned by a loving tarantula parent.
So you said north?
Yep. Oops. Here we go.
I don't have north.
I guess temple entrance, because that's the northmost one. Okay, it's called a Chiamolculus ventrimaculata. See, look. He has a little friend.
Oh, God, ew.
He has a little friend.
Oh, God, ew.
He has a little friend.
He doesn't have a friend. He has my bug swatter.
He has a little friend.
Fuck you, Jameson.
Watch. He has a little
I
friend.
don't want to be mean to it, but
He has a little
I
friend.
don't like spiders. They give me the heebie-jeebies.
You already know my
Snakes,
blood.
fine. I love them. They're cute. They're adorable. I want to boop their snoots. But spiders...
Eight-legged mommy. It's called an eight-legged mommy. No, it isn't. His little friend. Tarantulas wig me out less than spiders.
I'm so confused.
I think it's because they're, like, fuzzy.
You...
So, like, my fucking dumb ape brain is like, oh, hamster. And just doesn't register as, like, a spider in my mind. I'm like, oh, it's a little friend. He is fuzzy, therefore he is friend. This is why I'm gonna get mauled to death by a bear someday.
Yes. I think I have to do something in here.
That frog is the bottom, bitch. I stand by my previous statement. Yoshi never called that again. And how's it going? Oh my god, I cannot read that name because it's too red. That one kid who's not cool. How's it going, bud?
Oh no!
It's gonna take me a minute to find a fucking shorthand for your name, but how you doing, bud?
Hey, Bab.
Frog and Scooter. What's up, babe?
Sad.
Why are you sad?
I don't know where to go. I'm very lost.
North Desert Bird Statue, blah, blah, blah. It just says it should be nearby.
North Desert.
Yeah.
That's why.
This is all the desert.
Bab, this isn't the desert. This is the volcano.
Oh, why the fuck are you here? Go to the desert.
I thought...
I don't know. I thought we were in the desert. There's sand everywhere. Excuse me for thinking it was a desert. It's nothing but sand and sadness. Oh, hey. You got a rock. Where do rupees come from?
Your ass.
Because they're like gemstones. Like, do they get... Is there like a rupee mine?
I would assume. Sand and sadness, the story of my miserable life.
The spicy sand. Yeah, that's just what deserts are. Just spicy sand.
Spicy.
Spicy.
Why is it spicy?
That guy looks spicy.
I was at the store today, and I saw it would burn your butthole off hot sauce. Shit!
Like that?
Yes. And I wanted to get it, but as somebody who can barely tolerate buffalo sauce,
Yeah, that would have been a bad idea.
that would have been bad.
Would have been a pretty bad idea.
Let me go back to Skyloft.
To the desert. Which is apparently not here.
This is a volcano.
When a mommy rupee and a daddy rupee love each other very much. I love spicy, but I don't mind spicy until it hits the point where all I taste is pain.
I am pastier than Cat Spur the Ghost, so I can barely handle pepperoni. Quite honestly. I wish I liked spicy food. I love the aesthetic and, like, the different kinds of spicy. Like, you could have, like, Cajun sauce or buffalo sauce and all this fancy shit. But...
yeah.
I am dumb.
Holy fuck, you old bitch. I always taste pain.
Remind me to do his side quest later.
Who?
Pledge.
Okay. Oh, yeah, right. What are we doing here?
Getting health.
Okay. Yeah, but like, I don't... Nah. Yeah, spicy's okay. Spicy's alright. I'll definitely lean more towards mild just because I find the
Holy
flavor is
fuck,
better.
you or what? Yeah.
Every time you say pepperoni is spicy, I get put into a state of shock.
Yeah.
and then have to remember you've said this before. Doesn't make it hurt any less.
Well, it's funny because my brother and I are like two entirely opposites. Like, we could not be any more opposite. He loves spicy food. Like, there is an ancient Shannon lore video on the internet of my tiny little brother doing what he called the buffalo sauce challenge, and he got 7 different kinds of buffalo sauce and took shots of it.
That's on the internet?
Yes. You can't find it. I put it to private.
Why?
Because
You suck.
my brother, this was pre-pubescent brother.
You suck.
Pre-pubescent Dylan. And like, he loves spicy, he likes all sorts of shit, and I can't, I want to like it, but it hurts.
Expose them like a real sibling would. I'm gonna make pizza. Alright, have fun.
Oh, I want pizza.
To the north, dessert. Spicy pizza. Spicy pizza.
Well, it's like, and like hot Italian sausage is probably my limit.
Yeah,
Actually.
yeah. And even then, it kind of depends like the brand you get. Because
Yeah.
some of them it's like, this is alright, and some of them it's like, ugh!
Yeah, the one we get is pretty spicy.
Yeah,
Like, it's a little eye-watering, but in a good way.
right.
It's just like, I haven't found a lot of buffalo sauces and shit I actually enjoy. Like, Buffalo Wild Wings garlic parmesan sauce is as spicy as I could get.
Yeah.
And that's their
that's pretty-
least spicy.
That shit's good, though.
Super good. You ready for another creepy trial?
It's more, time for more grapes.
Also, evil crystals.
More grapes. God, she's so creepy.
Ocarina over the harp, 100% agree. However, I do like how it sheiks harp.
I like how in Link to the Past you get an ocarina, but they just call it a flute.
Mm.
Like, I know an ocarina is, like, it's technically a flute or whatever.
Technically, kind of whistle.
Kinda, yeah, but still, like, can't play Funky Town on the harp, just saying.
I mean, you can. It's just not gonna be what you expect.
You ever see those videos of people, like, breaking the ocarina? Like, an Ocarina of Time or Majora's Mask, and they play through the fire and the flames and shit?
Yes. Oh, I did that.
Not in this game. Oh,
Not in
fair
this
enough.
game. I miss having the notes
Yeah.
instead of just strumming. Which, I mean, I get it for this kind of a game, but it's like, eh.
It was kind of just them forcing in more motion controls, let's
I
be
miss
real.
the music, you know?
Yeah. Because it's like, it worked just fine in the other games where you just hit the buttons and, like, it play. Because, like, there isn't really songs in this game. It's just, like, you go... in terms of, like, plot there is, but it's not like Ocarina of Time where you learn them and they have, like, utility, you know? Like the Sun Song and shit like that.
Yeah, it's like, I love this game. That's, like, one of my main complaints, but that could be said about any Zelda game after Ocarina
It could be worse.
and Majora's, you know?
It could be Twilight Princess's bullshit wolf howling crap. Like, that was stupid.
It was alright. I like at least how you could control it, though. So it was like...
Yeah, but you're just trying to match something anyway, so, like, and it was super picky. Songs Ocarina are a bop. Unironically listen and play those songs. Oh, yeah.
Same.
Well, those songs are bop.
I love lo-fi remix of Zelda songs.
Mm.
Shit.
Oh, Shannon, you fucked up. You fucked. Oh.
There was one right there.
No, that's a time one. It's because everything's panicking, so it's gone. So I think you have to grab one first. Grab a grape. In front of you, in front of you.
In front of the guy.
Stairs. You can make that. And if you don't, I mean, it's the first one, so you're not missing out on much. There you go.
Yeah, I hate
now they'll be there.
Hate it.
Save me.
I gotta say, I really like the Silent Realm kind of shit, where it's like wicked creepy.
One of the childs have the same name as me. Just fucking... defeat him in gladiatorial combat and claim. And they keep calling me Big D. I am uncomfortable. I mean, would you rather be Small D?
Size ain't everything.
Medium D?
I'd rather be dead.
Oh. Careful.
Whoa.
Shannon.
I hated every second of that.
Yeah, it wasn't epic.
Epic Gamer Boy hours.
It's ghostly time. Hey, Noah, how's
Hey,
it going?
Noah, what's up?
Grip, Demons, long time no see. Yeah, how's it been? How have you been, my dude? Welcome to real grape hours, I guess.
I love grapes.
Although these ones are yellow.
Yeah, because
I mean,
it's Nehru.
Yellow grapes exist, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
technically green.
Yeah. You know who people, it just doesn't matter. People with small penises. It's been good juggling school and social life. How about yourselves? I mean, mostly juggling work and social life being this.
Yeah. Juggling work, struggling with my own identity, you know, the works.
Yoshi, I'm afraid I can't help you. I don't know how to help you with this issue.
Big D like Big Dick or Big D like Big Daddy?
I think it's more like his name starts with a D, and one of the kids has the same name, so they're referring to him. Why would they be calling him either of those things?
I don't know. I thought it was funny.
Like, I know it's probably, like, Yoshi's name isn't really Yoshi, we just call him that.
I always forget that you guys are in fact not named after tanks and shit.
Like, I don't even know if Yoshi told us what his name is.
My guess is probably Daniel or Danny.
For some reason, in my brain is saying David, but I don't know if that's right. Daniel? David? I know this question got by me to ask, but what did I miss? The first, third of this game.
What's wrong with Daniel?
Tony Danza.
I like the name Daniel. It's cute.
My name is Dylan. Oh, Dylan, that's what it is. Right.
Because that's my brother's name.
Yep. Damn it.
God damn it, you told us that.
Mm-hmm.
There's so many of you to keep track of.
Yes, it definitely says Druid on my driver's license. It'd be a lot fucking cooler if it did, though, let's be honest.
I know your name, but it's also, like, I just call you Druid constantly. So it's like, yeah.
A good amount of my IRL friends call me Yoshi. Oh, okay.
Rad.
Yeah, I'm just sort of Jameson everywhere.
You are kind of Jameson everywhere.
Yeah. I've said it before, but like if I did start doing shit on my own, I would probably just take Splishy's idea and just go by like pixelated Jameson, just like keep it like the same brand.
Yeah.
You know? A lot of people know me by different names. Yeah, it happens. I don't have a lot of nicknames.
Work asked me at the last meeting if I had a preferred name. And I was like, well, I mean, Shan or Shay is best. And they're like, okay, yeah, just use that. Don't feel like you have to use your name given at birth. Because I guess a lot of people were trying to get their name changed because they were like, do I have to go by this? So that was cool.
Well, yeah, because I mean, if you're someone who's had their name changed, you know, or you just go by something else and haven't legally had it changed, then, you know, you apply for a job. It's like, you know, when you apply for a job, you're going to write Shannon last name. So, like, it's just fucking, so they're just going to call you Shannon because of course they will.
Because, like, I don't hate my first name, but it's just,
Yeah.
And it's like, I don't know, Shay sounds kind of cool. I've been playing around with Shay.
Pixelated Jamecast, don't even. Jamesolated Pixelcast. Yeah, that'll be when I can't get Pixelated Jameson for some reason. I love
Pixelated Shaycast. Fuck you.
I mean, that works.
That does work, actually.
I love Sword HD, so fun. It is cool to see this game with an actual fucking control scheme.
I love this game. Jameson's just a little bitch, but I love him.
I've literally said like 8 times, this game is good, except the controls were literally the worst thing I've ever seen in my life.
This version is so good. This version is a lot better. This is boosting it up to my favorite Zelda game, I think. I love so much about this game, but the shit that was wrong with it was so bad.
Life he, life who, he who, life is pain.
Dusk is playing Smash.
Dusk, you.
Why is he not here? You little bitch, get in here.
Whoa, Shannon.
I had coffee.
Skyward Sword Fire. Like, this game legit, like, without the, requirement of the motion controls, like, solid B+. Like, I think this is a decent enough game.
Oh!
Because he ran.
God damn it.
Now you better keep running.
Run,
Sounds
Forrest,
heat. Oh, I mean, I
run.
saw 2 O's. I thought it was a who.
Oh. There's one more grape.
That's not a grape.
No. But there's a thing behind it. I'm trying to get evil crystals, and I haven't seen those yet, but I don't know if that's after the trial. Oh, it's right on top, you bitch.
Controversial-ish opinion. This game's in my S tier. I just don't like Zelda games I've tried.
Same. Who said that?
Noah.
Noah, we're gonna be best friends.
I'm here to vibe. Same, Druid, same. Like, I
Like,
don't
this
dislike
game is
Zelda,
so
but...
good. This game gives actual fucking lore to the Zelda series. It's like everything we wanted. It's just shit that was wrong with this game in the original Wii version. It needed help.
Yeah, and
this,
that's why this game exists.
This game needed this remake so fucking bad, and it did such a good job.
I would say there's literally not a reason to play the original anymore, aside from just if you don't own a Switch.
Yeah.
You know, like, fuck it.
Yeah, and it looked... the 60 frames per second was something I didn't even know about till I started streaming it, and, like, it's just so smooth, like butter.
Speedrun is super fun, too, and Sand on the Wii and still in pretty early stages on Switch. Oh, yeah, because,
oh god, I have to get the one on top, and I don't remember how.
Because, like, they have to get all the new glitches down and shit, I guess, huh?
I'm an idiot. Yeah, there's a way to soft lock the game in a couple different spots. I've been trying to be careful.
Yeah, like, just in case.
Yeah, I need to start making a second save file.
60 FPS was the first thing I noticed during the announcement trailer. You see, I don't ever notice shit like that usually, which is weird, right? Because, I spend all my time playing and recording these fucking games. You'd think I would have a better eye for that, but... I don't know, I guess some people it just doesn't fucking register as much. Like, I notice a difference, but it's not like... I notice a bit of a difference, but it's not like, holy shit, like, for me anyhow.
It is because on my Wii, it was the Mario limited edition one that was sputtering to life every time it turned on.
Oh,
so this game used to lag for me really bad.
You gotta love when you turn on your Wii and it goes like... and then finally Smash Brothers turns on.
Yeah, it's like...
To be fair, I also had to train myself to learn near frame perfect tricks. Oh, were you part of the insane speedruns of this game, Noah?
I don't remember if there's evil crystals in here.
Just get out. We got like 5 of them.
No, I didn't. I got the
you got, like...
dark relics. I didn't get any of the evil crystals.
I don't think those are in this one. I think it's just the dark relics.
I've been practicing on the Wii and Switch. That's awesome, dude.
Decent.
I'm a huge Zelda fan. I love Zelda. I have a small Zelda mandala tattoo, but I'm thinking about actually getting an ocarina. I'm on my nerd leg.
Nerd leg. Both are fun. Switch not nearly as broken yet. Yet.
Yeah.
I'm so used to playing games with lower FPS it doesn't register for me as games running at 60 or 30. Yeah. Yeah, like that's the thing, because maybe it is... Oh, sweet, claw shots. Maybe it, yeah, you know what? Because I am used to playing, like, old-ass games, so maybe it's, like... Because I can tell that, like, like, Mario 64 runs worse than, like, Galaxy, obviously, but, like...
Normally, I don't care, but again, I was used to playing this on my broken Wii, which, like, fell to the floor a billion times, so couldn't even run a ton of games, and it was just an awful... I should have chucked that Wii, but I had no money, so I kept trying to fix it. Because I couldn't, I grew up pretty poor. I couldn't afford to get any games that I always wanted. I had to wait till Christmas for my birthday. And I had to work my ass off and save up money for game systems if I wanted them. So it's like, if the game system broke, I couldn't just go out and grab a new one. I had to learn to fix it. So it's like, especially with like the Xbox 360, Red Ring of Death,
Shannon,
I know how to fix that shit.
I was gonna say, like, Shannon knows how to just make it not do that. Like,
yeah, it's fucking awesome.
During the few months I was working before school, I was wearing a Zelda mask from my grocery store uniform. Love it.
That's awesome.
Quite frankly, I disagree. Mario 64 runs. Yeah, Mario 64 runs fine. It's just like Galaxy runs better because it should.
All right, I'm making 2 save files at this point because I don't want to soft lock it, and I have heard a lot of people as they get in this part, it can.
Okay. Horrific grinding noises, airplane engine spooling up, quiet menu noise, Wii menu noise blast through the house because the volume was too high. Oh,
Double
God.
claw shot the way it always should have been. Fuck you. Fuck you, Twilight Princess.
Didn't Twilight Princess have 2 claw shots?
It had to eventually, but you had to get them separate.
Right.
And I thought that was so stupid.
Yeah.
It's like, I get it, but it's like, if you're gonna give me the item, damn it. Don't just be like, oh, halvesies.
Yeah. You know, it's funny.
Kevin.
It makes me wonder. Oh, hi, Kevin. It makes me wonder, like, when we get another traditional Zelda game, are they gonna bring back the claw shots? You know, because it's like, again, this was the last original one.
Claw shots or hook shots, I think, are awesome. I really like the claw.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I don't think I showed this yet. You sit on a bench and you heal.
Oh. Do. Been lucky, I guess. I know of 1 or 2 soft locks. I haven't counted either of them. Yeah, I mean...
Next one is coming up. That's why I made 2 saves.
Yeah, was that the thing with the box, or was that earlier?
No, there's one earlier when you first get here, and there's one later where you're gonna run into a guy that we're coming into real soon.
Okay.
So, I'm doing that. Just be safe. Shit. Oh, I don't have my shield equipped.
Oh. Is that the Goron softlock from the Wii version? Because I think they fixed that.
There's a Goron softlock, and then there's also one with, spoiler alert, Thunder Dragon.
It was fixed in later Wii versions. Okay. I mean, no better safe than sorry.
Yeah.
Fucking, there was a soft lock in Pokemon X and Y when that first released. If you saved in Lumiose, and they fixed it pretty quickly. But every time I go to replay that game, I still refuse to save in Lumiose. It's true. Like, fuck that. Because it was literally like you would save there, and then your game would freeze, and you couldn't. You had to like delete the save file to make it work.
Yeah. And like, definitely understand bugs and shit in games. Like, I can't even.
But holy fuck.
I can't even imagine making games like that, dude. Like, are you kidding? I could barely fucking do math in my college class. Like, are you kidding? That's the only class I got a C in, and it made me cry my eyes out.
Hey, the Thunder Dragon was the best looking one. That's not saying much, but he was. Not the only what else soft locked you in X and Y? I am unfamiliar. Thunder Dragon softlock's gonna be tested and fixed, that's good, but it's always best to be safe. Yeah, especially because we're streaming it, because that would mean we're ending the Let's Play early.
Yeah,
we're not doing this again.
Well, that's why I'm making 2 save files.
Yeah, because listen, Shannon, you can talk about how much you love this game all until you want, but we're not playing this shit 3 times. So fucking...
No, we're not.
Like, fucking... Don't let anything break
I do love this game. This game... There's so much potential that was in this game, and I think why a lot of people were horribly disappointed with the original was because of the glaring issues. And this not only cleaned up the majority of those issues, but it's, like, so much better.
Yeah, no, like, legit, like I said during the original Let's Play, like, all it needs for me to, like, actually give a shit about the game is a normal control scheme. Because, like, motion controls suck, and the motion controls in the original Skyward Sword were, let's say, touchy. You know, it's like this having regular controls. Obviously, it's a little weird with the stick because you know it takes a little getting used to. But you know, it's
it was very weird to get used to, but it makes a lot of sense with what you got to do.
Yeah, most controls and pacing throw people off first. I loved it in the first, but I still say this version is the definitive version. Oh, 100%, yeah.
Yeah.
The other softlock has a trade for magic card. Don't have fishing rod or enough rare candy. Only Pokemon you serve as a Finneon. You don't have Pokemon that can fly. You can softlock yourself for a magic card. I thought that was Gen 4. I thought that was Platinum. That one, like that was near like the resort area. Because that's where you get the dude who gives you the foreign Pokedex entries.
I thought there was one up there. Oh, I think it's the other side. And it's like, I feel like all 3 areas, even though you do have to go back to them, I feel like they're all pretty fun.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I love Zelda games, but there's usually at least one temple that's absolute ass for no reason.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
Let me save to the top one.
Great big temple. Yeah, keep the top one as our thing, but then just make a copy for the second one.
Yeah, because I do want a copy for after this, because then on my own time, I'm going to play Master Mode. Because I never played, I'm the only Master Mode game I haven't beaten with Zelda is Skyward Sword, so.
We didn't play Master Mode on the Let's Play?
Not on a Let's Play, but I've played them in my own time.
Oh, no, we did Twilight Princess in Master Mode.
We did do
Right.
Twilight Princess in Master Mode.
That was a mistake.
That was not great. That wasn't my brightest moment.
Because you didn't want Josh to one-up you because he was playing
Well,
Master
it's
Mode
like
Wind Waker.
Oracle, the Oracle Shadow challenge is what was kicking my ass.
Oh, yeah.
It's like it was okay in Master Mode, it just was that, and
Yeah.
ugh.
I think that was the next one. I gotta look it up. I'm so glad the announcement for SSHD was up on my birthday. Such a treat. Oh, dude, that's the best feeling when that happens, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, like, I was so ecstatic, because normally I'm not a huge fan, necessarily, of remakes. I feel like every...
Damn, Zelda game gets remade, because that's literally what happens.
Well, yes, but not only that, I feel like a lot of games that get remade don't actually need it. Like, they just want it on every console, like... Skyrim and Minecraft. Like, I love Minecraft, but, like, it doesn't need to be on every console, I'm sorry.
Well, I mean, Minecraft is less of a remake and more of, like, a port. But I get what you're saying, yeah, similar idea.
And...
Okay, that's what I thought.
And, like... This game
needed
a remake, and I'm so happy it got a remake, because when it came out, there was such a negative response with it, and I feel like there's so many good things with the story, and the characters, and the stylization, and this remake really makes me love this game a lot. I'm thinking this might become my favorite Zelda game, like this specific
I think the other thing that really turned people off from this game was the fact that this was the game that solidified and canonized the timeline bullshit, and I know that was a big argument for fucking years, and it still kind of is,
but it's like, I don't know. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, you're good. It's just because I know that still is just a spot of contention for Zelda fans and shit, and it's like, personally, of course, I would have just said, fuck it, do the Final Fantasy thing and just say they just all take place whenever, just in their own little universe,
right.
You don't have to worry about it, but whatever, I get it, you want to connect them.
Well, like, when they were making Zelda 1, do you think they were thinking about timelines? Absolutely fucking not. Each one, like, I understand there's some shit that's canon. Twilight Princess comes after Ocarina of Time. That makes sense in both games.
I think the thing was, like, I think originally they were doing it the Final Fantasy way, like, it's just all a multiverse thing, and then they were like, they kept referencing the other games and each other's things, and they're like, because like in Wind Waker, if the stained glass, it looks like the Ocarina of Time characters, you know, and then they were like, we need to do some of this. But where do the P guys come from? Ganon. Usually I don't care much for the remakes or remasters. The only one I picked was Wind Waker HD since I never got on GameCube, but this game is just calling to me, damn it. I mean, yeah, and Wind Waker fixes, like a lot of the big issues with Wind Waker, because you got the Swift Sale and all that.
Yeah.
Where is down the timeline? That's a good question.
I almost wish with Wind Waker it would go to the Switch solely because
fuck playing it on the Wii U. Fuck using
nobody has a Wii U, and if they have it, they don't want to use it.
We have 3 of them.
Unfortunately. And it's like, I love Zelda, but like the timeline is horseshit and rushed, and ooh, there we go, I got an evil crystal.
Apparently, Zelda 2 takes place right after Zelda 1, who would have guessed, which takes place right after Link's Awakening, Oracle of Seasons and Ages, and Link to the Past. It's also the end of that branch of the timeline, apparently. You know what? Ganon-Piss is definitely the dark timeline. Link fucking dies. You see, the only thing that bothers me about that is like the dividing point of the timeline is Link winning or Link losing that fight, and it's like that game only has one fucking ending. So it seems kind of like, I don't know what the word is, like ass-pully, just be like, oh yeah, Link died. It's like you really could have split it at Majora's Mask.
Yeah.
You really could, because that game has technically multiple endings. Either you get the giants or you don't. Obviously, it would have been like, where the fuck does Ganon fit into all that? Because Ganon's not in that game, but it would have made you could have finagled something.
I 100% agree with that, and it's like, okay, so if you're gonna make a timeline for the Hero of Time, so what if Twilight Princess Link died? So the hero of Twilight, what happens if he dies?
Yeah.
So it's like,
because it's
not
the same
helping.
Right. Well, because at that point it's just assumed that they win, but But yeah, I
But
see
it's
what
like,
you're saying.
then why would Ocarina of Time Link lose even though it's canon he wins? Like, that's so dumb,
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
you know?
Kind of doesn't make much sense, but it's just treated as a template. That says it first for sure, and some games definitely sequels, but it doesn't all work. Yeah, like how like all timelines end in Breath of the Wild, somehow. Like, oh, okay.
And it's like, I wish instead of everybody freaking out about, like, timeline shit is interesting. If they make a prequel or a sequel, that's interesting. That's good. I think they should do that. But they shouldn't have to link every single game
She said
back to Link. I think that's ridiculous.
Link.
Well, it's like,
Laugh, damn it.
I'm just, frustrates me, damn it. It's like, just enjoy a game for what it is. And like, sure, there's Easter eggs. That's literally the whole point of Zelda, is like a bunch of Easter eggs for other games. But like,
Zelda's like the most self-loving series out there besides like maybe Kirby. Like,
and it's like, there's so much cool shit if there's not a timeline. A timeline's gonna constrain shit that happens, because now you have to go...
To be completely fair, it's not like Nintendo gives a shit. They throw them in where it vaguely looks okay and it's fine, because they haven't really done direct sequels for Zelda in a long fucking time.
Yeah, this was the last traditional game.
Then you know what the next direct sequel to Zelda we're gonna get is? Breath of the Wild 2. And you know what the last direct sequel was? I think it was literally Majora's Mask.
And it's like...
Actually, wait.
I'm excited for a direct sequel, though.
Is Link Between Worlds a sequel to Link to the Past, or is it just...
Yes, technically.
But, like, story-wise.
Yeah.
Yeah. The way it is fallen here, timeline comes for any Link past Skyward Sword. If any later Link's tag possibly did that one. Breath of the Wild takes place in the timeline, changed my mind. Maybe Breath of the Wild takes place in the Mario timeline?
Right.
Link Between Worlds said about 100 years later or something. Oh, so, like, kind of, but not fucking really. Okay.
It's an area of sand.
Let's be real. Link Between Worlds was they remade Link to the Past, and then they're like, nah, just change it up and call it a new game, because like it's almost the same exact fucking game.
I mean, I really like A Link Between Worlds, but is it kind of worth replaying? I like the idea of morphing into a painting on a wall. I think that's cool.
I like the idea of having all your items up front.
Yeah.
And you know, you like in that game introduced the stamina meter to the series, which I appreciate.
Yeah.
Instead of having to deal with like a magic meter and shit.
I'm pretty sure this one did the stamina first. This is 2011.
Oh shit, you're right. No, that game merged like the stamina and the magic though.
Oh yes.
That's more what I mean, because like your the ammo for like your fire rod is also like your stamina, if I remember it correctly. It's a sequel, I suppose. Yeah. Painting Link. Yeah. Weird. Zelda is like the absolute king of like, this is a fucking goofy ass gimmick we just came up with.
I love that though about it, you know?
Hyrule-glyphics!
That's great. Oh shit. Oh shit.
Hyrule-glyphics! Link going in purgatory into walls. God bless. God bless Hyrule.
It's like, and I'm excited for the Breath of the Wild sequel, don't get me wrong. I'm almost kind of hoping instead of open world, maybe it'll be a traditional game.
It won't be.
I know it won't, but even if it's open world, I think I'm pretty excited for that too.
I just hope after that is when they're like, okay,
game.
new regular Zelda game.
Yes, I love the open world, but for the love of God, don't get rid of the regular Zeldas.
Yeah, seriously, like this is what, like the whole reason Breath of the Wild made you guys money in the first place, because let's be honest, that game was not very well put together, was because it was a different idea. You know what I mean? Like you can't bank on that forever, because it stops being a different idea after a point. BRB Spectrum, all right.
Oh my gosh, poor Missile. So like,
it's 10. Why are children still here? Kick them out. Go on.
Fucking.
Lob it a missile.
So I work for a security company. So many people have shit ass Wi-Fi because of Spectrum.
Oh
like,
yeah.
Spectrum sucks dick.
Yeah, I've heard.
It's so bad.
That's what Josh has.
Damn.
Yeah.
How does he stream?
I think he just has like the expensive fucking one, so that way it works
then,
most of the time.
Spectrum sucks.
Yeah. A lot of internet service providers aren't great.
Yeah. I mean, ours works at least mostly consistently.
Yeah.
And
ours,
we have really high speed. We have really, really good megabits.
You stole a family of ants. Keep up the good work.
Thank you.
Yeah, no, we have like the good shit, but I mean, it's like...
It's because we don't have TV or cable. Like, this is our... And especially because we stream. Yeah, it's like, we stream.
Who the fuck needs cable, dude? Like...
Internet's all you need.
I remember when I was a kid, you know, my friends would tell me like, oh yeah, our parents don't have cable. I'd be like, do they not love you? But now if someone told me like, oh yeah, we have cable, I'd be like, dude, are you fucking inbred? Like what? Like all you need is like Netflix or Hulu or whatever the fuck you prefer.
Not even.
And that's way cheaper. I mean, I was gonna make a joke about internet piracy.
TV has a lot of shit too if you ever wanted to.
I mean, yeah, that's true.
And I mean, like, streaming is so cheap and no ads. Like, people don't want to deal with that.
Yeah. Y'all ever stream from Starbucks? Quality content? No, but I mean, if we get that sponsorship deal.
I had a Zoom meeting once in a Starbucks for college.
Are you serious?
Yes.
How'd that go?
It actually went okay.
Why'd you do it in a Starbucks?
Because I was working on my essays and shit, and my mom had the internet down.
Oh.
And I was trying to explain how important it was that I had to get my schoolwork, because this isn't just school for me, this was...
college.
My college degree.
Yeah.
I did almost like half of it online. So that was a nightmare. But the baristas were super nice and they kept giving me free refills.
No. I most watch YouTube anyway and Twitch. Good content doesn't break the bank. Yeah, seriously. Like,
Yeah.
we have Netflix and I'll use it sometimes. Most of the time I'm just watching
I thought I had more drink.
Most of the time I'm watching like YouTube and shit as well.
Yeah, I mostly watch YouTube. I
usually mostly watch... Netflix usually gets most of its use when we're watching shit together. Like we're watching Demon Slayer and shit.
I like to be on like Discord.
Oh, this part.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like to be on Discord or watch Twitch when I'm crocheting.
Ironically, I do not watch a lot of Twitch. I gotta be super honest.
I lurk on Twitch.
I love Twitch, but I don't... Maybe it's because we do it so much, my brain doesn't register as like, yeah, let's just go fucking sit on Twitch. You know what I mean? Like, my brain is like, please, anything else. Don't get me wrong, I love streaming, but I'm trying to think of like a reason. You know, it's the same reason you wouldn't go to eat at a restaurant you work at. You know what I mean? Like, I have some streamers I watch, but like I can't say I sit on Twitch looking for new streamers like super often. Sometimes. Such a beautiful use of time shift mechanic. I love the sand. See, yeah, this game has a lot of cool like set pieces, and I completely forgot about this, but this is fucking really cool.
Yeah, it's like normally I find the desert to be big and boring in a lot of Zelda games, but this is very creative and quirky and cute and boom.
Demon Slayer. You like Demon Slayer, Yoshi? Demon Slayer, I've been enjoying it so far.
Oh, love Demon Slayer. We haven't finished the first season yet.
That's the only season that exists.
I know. I'm letting him know.
At least on Netflix. Apparently season 2 is getting animated or dubbed or something, but...
Ooh, I think that compass is new. Can I go faster than this?
I could not tell you. They had a lot of fun making this game, and I have a lot of fun playing it. I may have a problem. Hold B.
Thank you.
Oh, there you go. Enter speed mode. Fast as fuck, boy.
Fast as fuck, boy. That's Beans after he has his midnight shits.
Thank you,
He gets his zoomies. Fast as fuck, boy.
No, this game really does have a lot of like cool set pieces. I think like this is just neat and
It's
like
a very quirky game.
Spoiler alert for a game we already played. When we get to the pirate ship dungeon, like, that's like the coolest
That's what we're
shit.
coming up on.
Or the boss we fought last episode with all the arms and shit. Like this game just has a lot of memorable, like little like I think every Zelda game has like the memorable pieces, right? Like Ocarina of Time is like the Deku Tree
And the owl.
Well, I meant like locations, really.
Oh.
Like, you know, the Deku Tree and like, the Water Temple, for better or for worse. Majora's Mask is like the inside of the moon. Link to the Past is like the castle. You know, I think this game has a lot of them. You know what I mean? It's like, at first it's kind of like, okay, we're in the forest, blah, blah, blah. These little avocado guys are cute, but it's whatever. But then, like, it opens up, and then all of a sudden the forest is flooded, and it's part water level, and, like, this is, like, you know, the time shift mechanic, and the volcano is a volcano. But it's cool, because normally volcanoes in Zelda are all kind of samey, so, like, at least they, you know, like, they have, like, the mining gimmick, and that's cool, you know. I think this game, you know, I would have liked it if there were more than 3 areas, but I appreciate how much they get out of these 3 areas.
Yeah, I honestly don't mind the areas going back to, because it's not like you're going back to the exact same spot.
Yeah, exactly.
You're expanding on what you've already been to.
I just mean more for
like.
I just mean more for like aesthetics, really. But like, yeah, like because you're right. It's completely. It's not like we're backtracking, really, especially since the bird statues are everywhere.
I also love how they have these fuckers back. These things.
Oh yeah, pea hats. It's weird that they flap their feathers instead of spinning, like they do in every other game. I love Demon Slayer. Or what the fuck? Oh.
I would die for Nezuko.
Alright. Ghirahim favorite villain story so good the characters and I can't stop praising. Help.
100% agree. I love Ghirahim. He has body vibes.
I think the real reason Jason likes this game is because of minimal Goron presence. I mean, my other favorite Zelda game, besides Majora's Mask, is Wind Waker, and there's only one Goron in that one too, so you might be onto something.
I think you're just Goron racist.
I am. They deserve it.
Why?
Every shitty part of a Zelda game is connected to the Gorons.
No.
Almost every one of them.
Dodongo's Caverns, awesome.
Yeah.
Snow Peak Mountains, awesome.
Yeah. The dungeon is fine.
I love that boss fight.
The boss fight's fine, and the dungeon itself is mostly fine, but like getting to Snow Peak and getting into the dungeon is annoying. Fucking Dodongo's Cavern is iffy at best. Fucking this game, it was the Goron had a soft lock on it. Fucking what was it? Shit, why can't I remember the fucking name of the game? Twilight Princess, that entire fucking area was AIDS.
I liked it. I did.
I have video evidence. I have video evidence that proves otherwise.
The sumo was cool. And I mean, I think it's like, ooh, in the mines. Like, that's way more creative than half those dungeons. Which I like Twilight Princess, but hot damn.
Yeah, Electro Jelly's cruising for a juicing. That feeling when they find the markers, then manage to break the erasers off of them. You should just, like, kill these children.
Hello?
Hmm?
That's why we're getting in trouble for getting child endangerment, whore.
Nah, I'm about to
Oh, he's got metal nipples.
I have a soft lock too, but he'll keep me around for some reason. He's Jumpy Demon. He's a big boy. I hate that they have like nipple guards. Who pierces them?
I don't know.
Or are they like suction cups?
Oh.
Just.
Why would you say that?
He has a yoink on him and just goes.
Stop. We don't talk about his nipple suckers.
Gotta prioritize protection in war. The return of spicy nipples.
Purple nurples. They're danger.
That man is actually very red. I'm willing to bet his nurples are also red. It cost you $0 to say that. Yep. Sure did.
I forget how to pull this guy up.
Willing to bet they're spicy. For some reason, leave their bare ass exposed. It's an intimidation tactic. It's like how the Romans would fight butt naked. Man, that dude's just wearing a thong. This franchise is gross.
I want shark milk. Fuck.
Up. Left. That's not right. I think you're a little too close. There you go. I think it's like you're too close, so you're smacking with like the base of your sword.
God damn it.
Or maybe you're just doing it the wrong way. There you go.
I hate those. They're the goodest cube.
Oh, we can do the last lumpy pumpkin side quest. We're doing this too.
Yep.
Because we have the harp now. I think the best enemy clothing game goes to the bokoblins. Their underwear keeps them alive. It's canon. I'm only somewhat kidding too. Excuse me. What do you mean?
Yeah, it's canon.
What do you mean it's canon?
It's canon.
I can find the Phi text. Please do.
Please do. That would be awesome.
My three-day-year-old whiteboard now has a penis on the back of it. Just like school. Just like school.
Oof.
Did your guys' schools have whiteboards or chalkboards? Because our schools, they all had whiteboards, and I didn't see a chalkboard in real life until, like, high school.
I had chalkboards in my one-room schoolhouse that I went to, because I'm that old.
See, because the teachers always told us it was because, like, a lot of people are allergic to chalk, so they had to get rid of them.
In college, I had chalkboards. It was awful.
Yeah?
It gives me the heebie-jeebies thinking about it.
Why?
Because
Like the
for
sound it
music
makes?
class, you're trying to decipher what notes are where. He plays a song and you have to try and transcribe it on paper.
Oh, but on chalk, it's like looks weird.
No, it's just like you're trying to tune into your hearing really well, and you just hear.
Oh, yeah, okay, that makes sense.
It's awful.
Uh,
Like, it actually makes my blood boil. No, thank you.
Whiteboards, unless you're in the basement floor, chalkboards down there. Why is that relatable, though? Because that's exactly what it was in our high school, I think. This is what Fi says about cursed bokoblins. It is able to reanimate purely through the hatred of this world and its attachment to outlandish underpants. This game is fucked up. In middle school, it's chalkboards, high school is whiteboards. Really? Huh. That's so weird. Like, I get it, right? Because I guess not a lot of kids would be allergic to, like, markers, but...
Yeah, we had a bitch who was allergic to fucking goddamn cinnamon, so... You never know.
Hey, listen, she almost died.
She did almost die. But, like, bruh.
But, like, fuck you, I wanted my snacks.
Cinnamon.
You know what the funniest part is? The school 100% brought all the cinnamon shit back as soon as she graduated.
Yeah, she did.
And I know that because I used to work for the school in the kitchen. Middle school isn't real. Must reanimate to kill Hyrule and wear leopard print. I'm bored and annoyed and want a vibe, so hey, Cuppy,
Hey,
what's
what's
going
up?
on?
I gotta give Titan his reading if he would like, and I'm gonna be in VC after. Also, if you would like.
Oh yeah, you need to tell Titan the exact date and time he's going to die.
That's not what I'm doing.
Could you though?
No.
Could you just sneak that in there?
I could never do that. No.
I'm not saying actually do it, but just like at the end be like, oh yeah, don't walk near any train tracks for like 3 years.
No.
Just to fucking wake him out a little.
Hey, James. Wait.
Cuppy said okay.
Alright, rad. I'm sorry, I meant to do it last week, but I was very tired.
It's a trap. That sounds fun. My cards legit told him he was a frustrating asshole. That's why I don't let Shannon do readings on me.
Bab, whenever I've done readings on you, it's like you need to love yourself more.
Yeah, I know, and I'm sick of hearing people fucking say I'm not gonna listen to it from fucking playing cards either. Alright? If I wanted cards to tell me to love myself, I'd go watch Yu-Gi-Oh! GX again, alright? Fuck.
Damn.
Bella is gay to be possessed by an alien from Aphrodite.
Holy shit.
Do you need a tarot reading to know that? God, that's relatable. Feed Me Seymour almost made its way to Zelda? What does that mean? I wonder how close our readings will be. I bet pretty close.
Does he have something in particular, or he's just looking for one? Because I don't feel like it's as urgent as it was for you last time.
I'm crying, thank you. No problem, Yoshi. No fucking problem, bud.
I feel like there's something he needs to know, but I'm not feeling like absolute emergency levels.
See me Seymour's not full shot. Oh, okay. Phoenix is getting yoinked. Yoinked the boy. It's not urgent. I just felt like something was telling me to go to someone more sourced.
Yeah.
Good old, gotta make sure you're getting only first-party spirit readings.
First party spirit readings.
I'm just saying, don't get a fucking...
Bitch, I do them on our gaming table when I do it on Discord,
Yeah, that's better than getting a spirit reading from Walmart.
You would never get a spirit reading from Walmart.
That's
You
what I'm
love
saying.
yourself enough.
That's what I'm saying. I should start, like, selling
My cards also said there was something he really needed to address.
Great value tarot card.
Oh my god.
But it's different coming from his wife, right? Because you're always going to tell him that.
Right.
You're always going to tell him to do good things and shit. Just grab the Luigi board and Yahoo your way to the spirit world. Yahoo. I should start like selling.
Wait, did we miss your wedding?
I should start selling. I should start like selling tarot readings on like Etsy and only have one card and just says like go fuck yourself.
I unfortunately have never sold any of my tarot readings on my Etsy. I wish.
Because there's probably like 1,000 people who do it, you know what I mean?
I know, but I have good experience, man. I've been doing it forever. It's annoying.
You just gotta like
I want to make money doing tarot. That would be so fun.
You just gotta do how do I put this?
I gotta do like public ones.
You gotta do what like movies do, where it has like the snippets of the reviews. So it's just like it made me fucking cry, Cuppy, or like you know, like, just fucking... I love these ziplines make no sense. Gravity is but a suggestion. I'm not having that shit. It's hilarious. My brother was gesturing wildly the entire time behind Titan was reading for him. Like, yes, he needs to do A and B. Gotcha. That's a hilarious mental image right there. Just
I'm confused. What was I doing up here?
made me think about my life. Missile post-reading. Yeah, there you go. I got you, Shannon. I'll leave the good reviews.
You're sweet.
We could start streaming them, and then we could put the video on your Etsy.
I mean, that's true. Because it's like, I don't know. I feel like I know not everybody gets or believes in tarot, and that's entirely fine. I know it seems kind of far-fetched, like, ooh, cards are gonna tell me how to live my life. Like, I get that. I used to think it was horse shit too. But then, like, shit happened in my life, and, like, they really helped me. And I feel like I want to help other people, damn it.
You didn't miss our wedding. We're exchanging rings in the woods and eating a picnic. We're waiting till it's cool outside.
Aww.
I love that. Reminded me of my childhood dream being a firefighter on the moon. Absolutely breathtaking.
Oof.
I mean, the thing is, though, like, I mean, I feel like 90% of the people who are going to get tarot readings already believe in it. You know what I mean? I don't think you need to convince anybody.
Well, it's not even about convincing. I don't necessarily want to convince them. The cards will speak for themselves, you know?
Mm-hmm.
There's so many different combinations, like even with a 3-card reading, like the fact it could be coincidence, of course, is always there, but...
Fi, give us your wisdom. Does gum actually stay in your system for 7 years? Master, this is irrelevant. Bro, I get pissed when Netflix gets judgmental me over how long I've been watching TV. I can't handle a deck of cards telling me how to live my life.
Oof.
Oh,
Well, especially because I have a couple spicy decks. Like, I have a couple decks that are, like, more maternal kind of vibes, and they're like, it's okay, you need to work on self-care.
And then the Marigold deck tells you your mom's a whore.
Yeah. Then my Marigold deck tells me, wow, be like, you like degradation kinks, don't you, pussy?
Holy
Like,
shit! This fucking Marigold deck's just like, delete your search history, she knows. Like, my cards...
They do, like, revel in your shame, peasant.
My cards feel weird, masculine, little off or angry, and Titan fucking ripped one and manhandled it. This normal, actually, probably why it took him, told him he was a frustrating dick.
Honestly, probably.
I trust the magical 8-ball to ask for my sin number. It's been helpful so far at a great cost. I need those live readings. Someday I wanted to do a Marigold reading as they want to be destroyed.
You need live reading. Yoshi, I'm gonna be at VC later.
Oh.
I'm willing to do free reading for at least each follower at least once, unless I feel like they need more of it.
Y'all have to at least, like, promise me that if Shannon makes you cry, you're still gonna come to the next stream, alright?
Yes. I'm sorry, it has happened. I have made people cry because of my readings, I'm sorry. And it's really creepy, like... Sometimes... I obviously don't know y'all. Okay? But sometimes, if a message is urgent...
I'm subbing if Shan makes me cry. Sorry, go on.
No!
Sorry, go on.
Like, sometimes when I do readings...
I'm already subbing if Shan makes me cry.
Oof.
I'm sorry. I'm not looking at chat. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to cut you off. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine.
I'm sorry.
Like,
You guys are too fucking funny.
like, sometimes when I pick up the cards, I immediately see something or... I had one that happened in VC last time I did card readings. I actually smelled fresh baked cookies. So it's just like... And it just hit home, and it was fucking weird.
Imagine crying at all. Can't relate.
It wigged me out in a good way.
I cried for mine, so did my brother. What be my future? Am I going to die in a math avalanche or acquire the knowledge? What's a math avalanche?
I mean, college.
So, question about the tarot shit.
Yeah.
As long as you have enough cards and you can tell what they're supposed to be, like you can tell, okay, this one is Hanged Man, this one's Death, whatever. I don't know why those are my two examples.
I mean,
as long as you have enough, could you do a tarot reading with those?
Yes. You don't even need those major arcana cards. Tarot cards started with playing cards.
To do it right. The way you do it, anyway.
The way I do it, yes.
Okay,
So,
so
I mean, there's a
so-
cat tarot deck I want.
So like if I just, you know, when I had money, just bought you a fucking spellbook deck from Yu-Gi-Oh, because
100% would, yeah.
that would work.
Yes.
I would say Arcana Force, but they didn't adapt all of those.
100% yes, but also, like, the thing is I find that cards that catch your eye like that, like, there's the cat tarot on Amazon, and it's literally just a bunch of cats,
Love it.
and, like, half of them are showing their asshole.
Not as into that
You know?
part. Calculate slow my downward spiral. It's undefined. There's like a meaning behind each card, but you need to feel what resonates or means to you. Okay.
Right. So, like, different decks, right, have different energy to them. And
that's hard.
cards oftentimes jump, especially if something's urgent.
Sometimes cards just slide out of your fucking hand.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I've told you this, how, like, tarot cards were based off of 2 separate Yu-Gi-Oh decks, one of which was one of the best decks in the game's history, and one of them was unplayable garbage. Which is funny to me.
Yeah, no, there's so many different kinds of tarot cards. You can make your own. You know? It's about the energy that works for you. Some people use the traditional Rider tarot deck.
Like the old school shit,
The
yeah.
very old school, like, when you think of tarot, you probably think of that deck.
Right.
Some people don't resonate with that deck at all.
Right.
So...
But some people go Wii mode and do the Yu-Gi-Oh shit, like I mentioned.
Right. And there's, like, an Avatar deck that actually just came out on Etsy that I want. Avatar Last Airbender.
I feel like I somehow managed to screw up a reading. You hand me a tarot, and I somehow get a Joker. Fucking Shannon goes to do her tarot reading on me, pulls out a fucking, like, a holographic Charizard and a Blue Eyes White Dragon, and she's like, "You're going to die. No matter what the cards say, I'm going to do it myself."
Well, it's like, with the history of tarot, it started with normal playing cards.
Right, that's
so
why.
it's like,
that's
you
why
don't need the major arcana
That's
to do
why.
it.
That's why it's like spade, clubs, ace, and because it's cups,
Well, it's not-
wands, swords, and
It's
whatever.
cups, wands, swords, and coins / pentacles / whatever.
But
They
that's-
usually change
I mean,
one.
that's why I got adapt. That's what they got adapted into.
Yeah.
I was about to ask: Avatar 7-foot monkeys or Avatar Fire, Water, Earth, Air?
Airbender. And it's a really beautiful deck, actually. If you look that up on Etsy, like the Avatar Last Airbender
dude,
deck,
it's like-
it's very minimalistic. It's beautiful.
My mom's candle blew the hell out when Titan was talking shit. It was amusing. She wasn't happy.
Yeah, and it's like... There's, like, spooky shit that happens sometimes. And I don't want to say it freaks me out, it just blows me away.
Oh, it's like the super, like, minimal, like those, like, minimal, like, computer backgrounds
Yes,
people do.
I love them. They're so pretty.
Okay. I mean, if any series was good to do tarot shit on, I mean, yeah, that's a pretty good one.
Yeah. I love, like, the minimalistic feel. I bet you that would be a very, like, kind deck.
Mm-hmm. Unless you pulled Toph's card and it was like, eat me. Actually, which
Well,
one's Toph?
Toph is strong, but kind.
Strength. Oh.
Yep.
Right, duh. It's
Also-
Saga the Fool, no. It's so mean.
Well, I mean, also, having a deck... It's harder to learn with the traditional deck. If you have a deck that resonates more with you, that usually helps.
Mhm.
You learn it quicker.
Time for boat ride with Long John
Did
Copper.
you send it in chat so they know what you're looking at?
Oh, no, I didn't.
You also have to clean your deck. Yes, cleansing a deck is very important.
Maybe not so much kind as benevolent. Yeah, Avatar type tarot cards reading gonna be telling me I'm an earthbender with a terracotta mind.
Oof.
I wouldn't mind being an earthbender.
I love nerdy tarot card decks. I think there's a Zelda one too. That's really
Oh, there's
cool.
probably like 7 Zelda ones. Like, because like you said, you can just make your own. Like, all you need is like cardstock and a printer to like laminate.
Like
it.
Judgment could be like Dark Link and normal Link.
There's a Persona one. Oh hell yeah! Beware the power of my easily sold nature. Etsy is a dangerous place for me.
Yeah.
Oh.
it
Yeah,
is
I'm
very
gonna.
dangerous.
I bet you anything there's Zelda fucking. I'll look it up right now. Zelda tarot cards. Oh, here we go. Etsy. Pre-order Legend of Zelda Tarot deck. 79 cards. Oh my god.
Oh my god, it's so pretty. I want it. So pretty. Ah.
Oh, they even have like
Oh, to a bottle.
they even have the fucking like the minor ones in there. Ace of rupees. See,
awesome.
see, the thing is though, I feel like obviously I don't want to say I don't believe in what all this crap, but it's like I don't know
It's
as
not
much
crap.
as you do.
Fuck you.
I don't know as much as you do, but I feel like when you start changing the names of shit, then it's like then someone out there's gonna get mad.
Well,
I don't know who, but I don't want to piss them off.
Old people might do it, but it's again, the tarot cards, it's not necessarily what's on the card. If you find that deck resonates with you and it makes more sense to you, then it's probably a better tarot deck for you. I tend to have a ton of decks because I've been doing this for years, since I was a teenager. And, you know.
Saga's girlfriend is the moon. Not anymore. They had to flying out of she died. It's rough, buddy. Tag yourself, I'm the fool. It's dangerous having a lot of disposable income all of a sudden. Tax season. Yeah, true. I'll buy stupid shit and convince myself that's a good reason. Tag yourself on the rules card, a normal deck card that gets thrown out. Love the owl from the library.
I've done tarot readings with a normal deck before.
Like a normal deck of cards?
Yep. Because that's where it originally came from.
Did you have to look up, like, what was what?
Yes.
Oh.
I don't have them all memorized.
Of course not. There's like 100. Well, not 100. There's a
There's
lot.
76, I think. Depends on the version. I think it can vary. Some of them don't have the Fool.
I thought it was like they had the Fool. It's just in some versions it was the first one, and some versions it was the last one.
It depends on the deck. Some decks only do major, some decks only do minor.
Because I know in like Isaac, I know it's a bad example, and in Isaac it's number 0.
I think Titan's soul would lead of his body if I read his tarot with Yu-Gi-Oh cards. It'll be hilarious.
I mean, dude, fucking spell books are right there, and I think they have all of the tarot. I think. I know Arcana Force doesn't. You guys such nerds, if excuse me, I need to assess over the Zelda franchise. Did you know the 52 cards in deck represent the 52 weeks in the year? Wait, what? Really?
Mm-hmm.
Huh. I guess
it's like all that shit makes sense when you start looking into it. It's like...
I guess I was never really, like, noticed that... I guess my brain never, like, connected, like, yeah, it's the same. Never call it tarot ever again. Why not? There's a T at the end of it.
It's tarot.
Yeah, whatever.
It's not tarot.
It's whatever.
Jameson.
What? Did Spellbook get all of them? Hold on. 14 karat tarot cards. Solid gold deck. The future says you're broke.
Oof. Straight up, though. And I'm, like, starting to actually make a ton of money once I get this paycheck on Thursday, so... You know...
Let me see.
I would straight up do that. I would do that.
I don't know.
My favorite part!
I don't know if Spellbook... Oh, yeah, the Donkey Kong Country section.
It's a Goron.
Shut up.
His name's Gortam. Gortran.
Yeah, he's got a good mustache. I don't know if Spellbooks had all of them. I think it had most of them. Because Arcana...
White Magician...
Well, no, because not all of them are directly related. It's like a weird magic... It's like a weird naming thing. So, because, like... Because, like, this guy, like, Hierophant of Prophecy, like, obviously, look at him. Like, obviously, that's connected. But I think it's because in Japanese, they're just called, like, magicians or something, which is super generic.
You ready for this shit? This is my favorite part.
I can figure that out by existing, baby. I don't know how long I'll be here, because apparently Spectrum is being stretched again. If I buffer a couple of minutes, if I suddenly disappear, I don't know why. Alright, well, if you do end up dipping, thanks for coming by, Missile. Minecart time. Since our old one... Wait, what? Hold on. I say we have money, but we still need a new car since our old one will turn off while driving all the time. Oh, that's not great.
That's not great, no.
4 suits of the 4 seasons. Oh.
Yep.
That's interesting.
Yeah, all that shit's based in nature, man.
And that's why people play cards while they're camping, because it's all about nature.
Who plays cards while camping?
I did when I was a kid.
You did?
Well, we didn't fucking because my parents didn't want us fucking sitting and playing video games in the camper all day, because then what's the point of bringing us out into the fucking nature?
Well, I mean, your parents liked you.
Debatable. Thinking of Arcana Force, Jason? No, prophecies are based off of the tarot decks too. Spellbooks are also, they're based on the same thing. Arcana Force, I know for a fact, didn't get enough cards because they never made a physical version of the Death card or Hanged Man because I don't think they could have figured out a way to censor it. I'll play Cards in Camp. That sounds pretty alright. Yeah, see, Yoshi's
Hung
coming
Man.
back. The Hung Man.
The Hung Man. Well,
Speaking of which, have you played Arcana recently? Is that still a thing? Do they
It
still
is
make
still a
updates
thing.
for that? Speaking
Yep.
of Hung Man.
ton of updates.
Oh.
And fuck you, I love Julian.
We shame the James pronunciation revamping. First of all, it's Jameson. Second of all, fuck you, I'm gonna forget and call it Tarot again the next time I say it.
Oof. Yeah, no, that makes me cringe. It's tarot, love.
You know something really weird?
What?
Actually, I don't know if it's weird, but spell books are all spellcasters, right? Because that makes, you know, they're called spell books.
Mm-hmm.
Arcana Force, which are based off the same thing, they were all fairy monsters, I think? Does that make sense? I feel like that doesn't make sense.
People think fairies are magic.
I mean, they are.
Mm.
Jameson, the Jameson. Hey, only tell me to fuck off, so huh? Jan, can you link me a reputable site for tarot translation when you get the time?
Absolutely. Tarot.com's pretty good.
Fairies are not good. I never said they were good. I just said
Fairies
they had magic.
can be good, people just fuck with them too much. You cannot work with Fae unless you know what you're doing. And even then, you might want to reconsider.
Arcana Force is an OTK with the World card because it lets you skip your opponent's turn. I don't know. I'm trying to bring this back to something I have any idea of what I'm talking about.
Damn it. I think I did a big move.
Yeah, you see, it's funny. Blue Eyes White Dragon. Yeah, just start naming Yu-Gi-Oh cards. It's funny. I can tell you would absolutely hate Arcana Force if we ever did anything where we start talking about Yu-Gi-Oh cards, because their whole gimmick is when you play them, you flip heads or tails to determine what their effect is. And it's like, if you get heads, it's good. If you get tails, it's bad. Because it's supposed to be the whole upside down tarot card thing. And I know I know that's not like actually how it works. And I know that would send you into a fucking, a thing. Spellbinding Circle, Magic Cylinder. I have mint chip ice cream, decent.
Lucky.
Good to see Link at some heart-pounding leisure time. I think he enjoyed
I
it.
want chalky milk.
Well, good thing it's intermission time, because you can get all the chalky milk you need.
Chalky milk! And then I'll shit in 10 minutes. That'll be great.
All my hopes and dreams are shot today, so that's a thing, and I crave death. Cuppy, what's wrong?
Cuppy, what's wrong, babe? No!
Alright, we'll be... Either way,
Milk with chalk.
we'll be...
You're gonna fit in great here, Noah.
We'll be back.